Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here. I'm here at the Seeds of Transformation. It's very hot. What are those cicada bugs that make that noise? The hot noise. I remember growing up in the city, and in the morning when you heard that, you knew it was going to be deadly hot summers, man. I don't live in the city anymore. I sort of live in I live in a town. Hi, Michael. I live in the town, but there's plenty of trees and nature, which is makes living in the heat a little bit better because we actually have oxygen here. All right. So now I did a general reading for the month of August. Now I want to do a specific reading for Trump's August because I know people are interested in that. So let's see how things are going to go for the Trumpster. Now I have sort of looked in on a couple of the other readers, and I'm not gonna say what they said because I want to see what these cards show, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, I thought that, or I saw in the cards that July was going to be very significant for him, and I think it's true. I think July was very significant for him. I just think we're used to watching too much Perry Mason, or Matlock, where things like, they resolve everything in an hour. Real life isn't like television. Although, I guess with a reality con man in charge, I'd say reality star, but he's sort of an unreality star, isn't he? All right, so how is Trump's August going to go? I'm almost done shuffling. They're a little sticky because it's so hot. Oops, something flew out. The Fool card. Oh. Well, maybe July was the end for him. Sorry. Was that... it's jumping out again. Was that gleeful? Was that too gleeful on my part? Probably. Try to put that card back in. It's jumped out twice. Let's see. Three's a charm, right? So last month we had the Mueller investigation show, I guess. The Mueller spoke. He said a lot of yeses, a lot of nos. I'm not going to comment on that. Just what he said he would do. A man of his word. Imagine that. Okay, so this is Trump's August. Okay, I'll put these over here. Okay, we have the Judgment card. So people are waking up. This card is about the horns blowing. I have to look back and see if this was one of the cards, maybe the first card in July as well. So, yeah, so people are waking up. People are coming out of the dark. Things are being uncovered. Judgment is falling. I think this could be also legal things coming down. Legal decisions, probably around his the records to come out. Let's see what's crossing. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change of fortune here. Okay, let's see what's at the root. Okay, we have the Princess of Swords. In this position, this feels like there's somebody's talking. Somebody, young person, is expressing themselves. The first person I saw when I saw this card was Hope Hicks, but whether or not it's her or not, I don't know. There's also the woman who's saying that he raped her, and she met him through Epstein, so that's possible. That could be it as well. But it's definitely a young woman at the root of this. Let's see what's in the past. Okay, here we have him sitting on his throne. Okay, that's the past though. So let's see what's in the sky. A lot of major arcanas. Okay, so a lot of chaos. So a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos. I think he's going to continue to, do the things he's doing with all this tweeting and all this craziness, trying to incite violence and incite riot, really, is what I think he's trying to do. But the energy is there. So maybe he's not doing it as much as he's fanning the flames. Let's see what's in the immediate future. So we have the Chariot card. This is about things moving very quickly. And this is also could be about moving. So he could be moving away from something. There's a lot of motion. A lot of motion. Let's see what else is going on. How it's seen from the outside. Okay. Too many burdens. Too many things that there's just I feel like there's just too many crimes, too many things getting uncovered, and he's getting weighed down. He's getting burdened by it, and it's like this guy wants to go up to the tower, right? He wants to walk up to the tower, but how can he walk up to the tower with all these different things, sort of like he's not holding them right. He has to unburden himself. Okay. Let's see the domestic situation for Trumpster. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Sometimes this card comes up as is it the Attorney General for New York? Sometimes she comes up like this. I also often see this as Elizabeth Warren. Probably because it kind of looks like Elizabeth Warren a little bit. And Elizabeth Warren is a Cancer. And this is the Queen of Cups. This, his daughter is also she's a Scorpio, so she's a water sign too. But I usually see her in this deck as the Princess of Cups. So, this could also be pushback from women. Okay, it's domestic situation. Hopes and fears. Okay, being hung up, being hung out to dry, perhaps. See the outcome. Okay, confusion. This is definitely a trump card. Distraction, not being able to decide. This doesn't bode well for his emotional and mental health, really. Okay, let's continue, see if we can get a major arcana within 3. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World. So the World is a natural time of endings and new beginnings. Now, I was listening to Jen Lin, and she saw Trump leaving in August. These cards, that's a possibility with these cards as well. There's a possibility here. All right, let's see what's underneath it all. Wow, anxiety. So he is stressed to the max. He is stressed to the max. This card here, rushing in or things moving quickly. My biggest concern with this card, and really it's the only card that I'm concerned about, is I'm concerned that we might get involved in some sort of proxy war or a war with Iran. We're going to move on that, or things are going to happen quickly. He's not capable of managing that in any way, shape, or form. He's not. unless somebody else is in charge and somebody else is pulling the strings on that, I don't see him capable of doing anything that's going to help that situation if we get into it. All right. Okay, well, again, it looks like the end. Now, this looked like the end last month too, but I mean, all right. That's what it looks like. A lot of anxiety. Somebody is going to betray him. A young woman. Something's going to come up with that. With these three cards is the last cards we picked. This being the end, the outcome, and then picking the two aces, and then coming to the World card. I almost feel like he's thinking about the next thing. He's like, he's done with this. He's like, I'm done with this. What's the next thing? Because this fantasy of his is not working out the way he wants it to. So it looks like. All right, well, good, right? Oh, maybe I should do one on the United States. I'm going to do one on the United States next. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.